The security screener was horrified to discover that a bomb had appeared on the scan of a suitcase. Yet he did not report the incident because the voice of a criminal was coming through his earpiece. If he reported it, his girlfriend's life would be taken. However, the righteous Porter had no intention of obeying. He slipped his phone under the desk and quietly called the police. But the moment the call connected, the criminal in his earpiece ordered him to hang up immediately. Left with no choice, Porter ended the call and followed the criminal's instructions, placing his phone into the lost and found box. But he had no intention of giving up. He discreetly activated the phone watch on his wrist, pretending to speak with the criminal, while secretly converting his words into text, preparing to send them to his cousin. But to his surprise, everything was discovered by the criminal. He couldn't understand how the criminal was seeing it until he looked up and noticed the airport surveillance cameras above. Only then did he realize that the criminal had hacked into the airport's surveillance system, which was how every one of his moves was being monitored. At that moment, the airport announcement system came on, and Porter suddenly noticed that the same announcement was simultaneously playing through his earpiece. This meant the criminal was also inside the airport. To determine his location, Porter began carefully stalling the criminal, agreeing to comply with all of their demands. 10 minutes later, an accomplice would arrive with a second suitcase. At that point, Porter only needed to let it pass through, and the cooperation would end smoothly. During the conversation, Porter finally picked up on several details. There was the sound of a baby crying nearby, and the criminal's mouth was constantly chewing on something, clearly indicating he was eating. Porter stopped the luggage conveyor belt and listened carefully to the sounds throughout the airport, finally locating the crying baby not far away.